Good morning, everyone listening to us out there. My name is Olumide. People call me Ayilabu or Awagbe. Now, I'm very sure you'll be wondering who is the guest beside me. Definitely, I will introduce her to you. Now, I welcome you all to this channel, Voice of the Farmer, where we disseminate information and we stand as the intermediary between the farmer, the end user, and even between the farmer and the government. Now, so today we are hosting a student now, not a farmer yet, but an intending farmer now. Because when you study something in school, definitely you want to practice it. I hope so. I hope so because this situation of the country now is you study computer science now, you'll be working probably at the farm or something like that. So which makes it somehow absurd now. But I strongly believe that our guest is going to be a practicing farmer because she's studying fishery in the University of Lagos now. So definitely let her introduce herself to the audience. Mrs. Aminat, please introduce yourself to our viewers.
Okay, good
Okay,
morning,
good morning,
everyone.
everyone.
My name is
My
Mustapha
name is
Aminat.
Mustapha Amina.
I'm a 500
I'm a
level
500
fishery
level
student
fishery
from the
student
University
from
of
the University
Lagos,
of Lagos.
currently
Currently
studying.
studying. Okay, okay, that's cool. So I know people will be wondering why bringing a student to this show now. Definitely, I think this could be like let me say an advice or an encouragement for some of our students that they just want to get admission to universities now to know the course and how to even choose or let me say the department they are going to now. So let me ask from Miss Aminat Mustafa now. After you finished your jam, did you choose to study agriculture in school, or do you even choose to study fishery in school?
Actually, no.
Actually, no.
I used
I
to
used to
study
study
agriculture.
agriculture.
I was
I
given
was given. So
to
how
the
does it
state.
happen now? Just give us a brief story about how it happened now, because I know probably me looking at you, you want to study medicine in school. I don't know, just guessing.
Yeah, actually
Yeah,
right.
actually right.
I wanted to
I
study
wanted to
medicine
study
and
medicine and
surgery,
surgery,
but I didn't meet
but
up
I
with the
didn't
cut
meet
of
up
the
with the
mark.
cut of
So
that.
I
So
changed
I
to
changed to
biochemistry
biochemistry
and
and
I was
I was
given
given
fishery,
fishery,
not biochemistry.
not biochemistry. So I can't even imagine how is biochemistry now related to fish. Now I don't understand. Say they want me to do chemical for the fish. Now I don't understand. No. Now let me just ask now that you have found yourself in the department of fishery now, probably can you just share your experience? Sometimes I could remember when I wanted to go to University of Ilorin. Then I wanted to study computer science, but fortunately and unfortunately for me, I didn't have biology in school, so I was given telecommunication science. So to be sincere with you, when I got to the department, like let me say like 1 or 2 years, I fell in love with the course because I think I have the capacity to do that. So now, can you just tell us how do you feel now? Probably you want to study about medicine, you are given biochemistry, and at the end of the day, you later found yourself in fishery now. So how do you let me just tell me how are you coping and how do you feel in the department now?
Okay,
Okay,
at first
at first
it was,
it was
will I
will I
say,
say
I could not
I could
bear
not
it. Like,
bear it.
I was
Like
not happy
I
with
was
it.
not happy with it. Yeah.
And I
And
intended to
I
continue
intended to
writing
continue
jam
writing them
till
till
I will get
I
the
will
course
get
of my
the course of
choice.
my choice. Hmm.
But
But
I feel,
I feel
at the point, I
at
feel
the
I
point
was
I
not going
feel
to
I was
get the
not going
support
to
of
get
my
the support of
parents
my
because
parents
they already
because they
knew
already
I'm
knew
studying a
I'm studying
course.
a course. Hmm.
So I
So
later
I later
stopped
stopped
the thoughts.
the
Like,
thought, like
I declined the
I
thoughts
declined
that
the
I want to
thoughts that
start
I want to
writing
start
jam.
writing jam.
And
And
I didn't write
I
jam.
didn't
My
write
first
jam.
year,
My
I
first
didn't
year,
write
I didn't
jam.
write
My
jam.
second
My
year, I didn't
second
write
year,
jam.
I
So
didn't
my
write jam.
third
So
year,
my third year,
I thought one day
I
and I
thought one day
felt,
and I
with
felt
all the
with all
struggle
the
I'm going
struggle I'm
through,
going
I must
through, I
definitely
must
practice
definitely
this
practice
course
this
I'm
course I'm
studying.
studying.
So I
So
started
I
making
started making
research
research
on what the
on what
course
the
is
course is
about,
about,
and
and
I thank God
I thank
I
God I
definitely built
definitely built
interest. Like,
interest. Like
I was
I was
interested,
interested,
and I
and
feel
I feel
5 years course.
5 years course.
After 5 years
After
course,
five
some
years
people still
course,
have
some
it in
people
mind
have it
that
in mind that
they won't
they
practice.
won't
Like,
practice. Like
they don't have
they don't
future
have
in
future
fishery.
in fishery.
But
But
my own
my
300
own 300
level,
level,
I made
I
research
made
and I
research and I
definitely got
definitely got
my answer
my
that
answer
this will
that
surely
this will
be
surely be
my field.
my field. Hmm.
And
And
then when we're in
then when
400
we're in
level,
400 level,
we were to go on
let's go
series.
on
Like,
series.
an
Okay.
industrial training to go outside the world to see what our course is about.
Okay.
Some of my classmates, or don't let me say some of my classmates, I particularly also went to different companies. We submitted our CVs later, hoping they would call us soon. But I met a friend in my vicinity. She's studying physics too, but not in my school, in that school.
Okay.
So we started talking about industrial training. She's a year ahead of me, so she has done as. So she made mention of a farm, said the farm is a Badagry, that name of the farm is said farm. And I said, let me give that a try also. So I went online, I did research, and I found out that the farm is into a lot of things, like in aquaculture sector.
Okay.
They are into processing, they hatch, they grow out fish. So I feel let me give it a try. I find out the location, like where the farm is located.
Hmm.
So one morning I set out to go to the farm. And when I get to the farm, I even got to the farm through my Google map. Definitely I've never
Okay.
been there, so I don't know where the farm is located. So when I got to the farm, I met the owner of the farm, the CEO of the farm, and we started discussing. So while discussing, will I say I found myself attached to him, like I build interest in everything he was saying.
Hmm.
So I feel I wasn't going to go back to any company to submit my CV letter again. That this is definitely where I will
In the
come
right
to.
place. Exactly. Exactly. Hmm. Hmm.
So I started when I started last year May. That's my full years. And all through my stay there, it was fantastic. Yeah, let
Hmm.
me use that word. I was exposed to so many things in the field.
Hmm.
We were not really exposed to much, although we have to go outside the world to know what we're actually doing. So I was exposed to so many things, and I found myself, let's say, I find, let's say, passion. Like I was so passionate about everything going on the farm,
Hmm.
and I would always appreciate him for everything he has impacted in me. That's Mr.
Hmm.
Said.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
also his let's say, oh, his partner, yeah, his
Hmm.
partner. His name is Mr. Letia. I think the name of the farm is Letia Farm. I also appreciate him also because he also exposed me to. I never know how to produce monosex tilapia. We only taught briefly on the theoretical aspects in school. But when I met him, Mr. Sage was on partner with him producing monosex tilapia. So I was so interested, and I fell in love with everything happening on the farm. And I found out that there are lots to agriculture, like let
Hmm.
me say
Now,
aquaculture to be
hmm.
precise, because that's my
Now,
field.
let me try and correct something now. Probably, I think probably you need to get away from your phone, probably because someone complained that it's echoing now. Probably you just need to move a little bit away from your phone because I can also hear the echo as well. So just to make our listeners have a good a session with us now. Now, thank you for that. Now, because I can also share an experience about how I also fell in love with my course of study now, that is telecommunication science. I went to IIT to did my IT as well, which I think it is one of the good things we need to work on in this country because definitely if you are studying a particular course in school, definitely you need to go back to the world to even study more the practical aspect of the course. Now that thing that may make you to have a passion about the course as well, which I think that is what you gain at Sedge Farm now. So now let's now go to this now. Like I think with the way you are talking now, definitely that means after your school, or let me say even before your school, you have been practicing agriculture or probably aquaculture now. So am I right with that?
Yes, yeah.
Hmm. So you are practicing already now.
let me say
Let me
I'm
say
definitely
I'm
not
definitely not
practicing yet,
practicing
but
yet, but
intending to
intending
practice
to
soon.
practice soon.
Okay. Now let me seek your let me seek an advice from you now. Probably, why I decided to come up on the session with you is because I want a student, probably an intending student now that they want to seek admission into school now. Probably, probably when I was in school, then I was also thinking of going to study medicine now because I wanted to be given injection. I wanted to even be doing surgery, sef, but unfortunately I was given computer science now. So I know many students have fell into this. They are a victim of this now. So what advice do you have for the students? I know you are a living witness. You have an experience about this. So and you decided to just accept what they gave you now. So and I think you are doing fine now because a final year student, that means you've gone a lot of things before you even get to this stage now. So what advice do you have for students like intending students that want to enter school now? What advice do you have for them, even if they are given course that they don't intend to study? So what advice do you have for them?
Okay, my
Okay, my
advice is that
advice is that
for every
for
student
every student
who wants to
who wants
write
to
admission,
write
because
admission, because
writing, okay, let me
writing,
say,
okay, let
for
me
every
say,
student
for
wants
every
to
student
write
wants to
jam,
write jam,
because that's the
because
first
that's the
step
first
to
step
seeking
to seeking
admission into
admission
any
into
school,
any school,
Sure.
is to make
is to make
research on
research on
all the
all the
courses
courses
available
available
in
in
any school he
any
or she
school
wants
he
to
or she
go,
wants to go,
or
or
in the olden
in the
days,
olden days.
abi, will I
Abi,
say in the
will I
olden
say in the
days, when
olden
I
days?
say in the
When I
olden
say in
days,
the olden days,
before,
before,
Hmm.
jam always
JAMB
give
always give
students
students
bronchio,
bronchial,
which
Yes,
comprises
which
of all the
comprises
yes.
of all the
courses
courses
Exactly. Yes, yes.
available in
available
schools.
in
But
schools.
now
But
Hmm.
now
they mostly
they
give
mostly
us
give us
CD,
CD,
which
which
three of us,
three of
in
us,
fact,
in fact,
I didn't watch
I
during
didn't
my
watch
time.
during my
I
time.
didn't watch,
I didn't watch,
so I didn't know
Hmm.
what
so I
it
That's
didn't know what it
entails.
entails.
hmm.
So
So
I feel
I feel
they should
they
make
should make
research. They
research.
should try
They
to
should try
watch
to
the
watch
CDs
the
and
series
see the
and see the
available
available
courses
courses
there.
Hmm.
there.
Then
Then
make research
make research
on all the
on all the
courses.
courses.
Maybe
Maybe
probably a student
probably
wants
a
to go
student
to
wants
a
to go
certain
to a
school
certain
because
school because we
always have
always
that
have
notion
that
of going
notion
to a
of going
certain
to a
school.
certain school.
Sure, sure.
The person
The
should
person
make
should
research
make
on all
research
the
on all
courses
the
available
courses
in that
available
school.
in that school.
Okay.
Know the
Okay.
Know the
future
future
prospect,
prospect,
the future
Hmm.
future
prospects
prospect
of those
of those
courses. Because
courses.
we
Because
mostly
we
choose
mostly
courses
choose
that are
courses that are
too, will I
too,
say,
will I say,
they are too
they are too
occupied.
occupied.
Hmm. That's true.
They are
That's true.
like,
That's true.
Like
people choose
people
medicine and
choose
surgery,
medicine and
medicine and
surgery, medicine
surgery.
and surgery.
They are
That's
too
true.
They are too
occupied. People
occupied. People
as like,
as like,
so
so
I feel people
I feel
should,
people should
they should make
they should
research
make
on those
research on
courses
those courses
and
Hmm.
see
and
where their
see where their
interest
interest
lies.
lies.
Hmm.
And
And
also,
also,
I think
I think
the,
the,
will I say,
will I say,
government should
government
try
should try
to help
to help
incorporate
incorporate
agricultural,
agricultural,
like
like
agricultural lessons
agricultural lessons
into
into their
secondary
into
school and
secondary
primary
school and
school
primary school
curriculum,
curriculum,
Hmm.
because
because
they mostly
they
don't have
mostly don't have
basic knowledge
basic
on
knowledge on
agriculture.
agriculture.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
When I was in
Hmm.
When I
school,
was in school, I
like I say I like
like say I like
agriculture. No,
agriculture. No,
I don't really like
I don't really
agriculture,
like
but I never
agriculture, but I
failed.
never failed.
Even
Hmm.
if I did not
Even if
read,
I did
I
not read,
still do
I still
pass.
do pass.
So, and
So,
it
and
always
it
mostly
always
entails
mostly
so
entails
many notes.
so
Like
many
our
notes,
notes
like
is always
our notes
skipping
is
back
always
from no
skipping back from no
practical. You
practical.
just write,
You
Hmm.
write,
just write,
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 Yes,
write,
write.
write,
exactly,
write.
exactly. You
So
just be drawing
there
list.
should be
There should be
practical. Like
practical.
the
Like
Hmm.
students
the students
should be taking
should be
out
taking out
different farm,
different farm,
modernized farm,
modernized farm,
Hmm. Hmm.
where they see
where they
the
see
beauty
the
of
beauty of
agriculture. Because
agriculture.
Hmm.
Because
there are lots
there are lots
in this
in
field.
this field.
Like there are
Hmm.
Like
different
there are
sectors. Me, I'm
different sectors.
basically in
Me,
the
I'm basically in
aquaculture
the
sector,
aquaculture
so there
sector.
are
So
different
Okay.
there are
sectors in
different
it.
sectors in it.
Imagine a
Imagine
student
a student
visit a
visit
farm
a
and
farm
see
and
how,
see how
what's it called?
what's
There
it
is this
called? There is this
bulgur sector in
burger
farm,
sector in farms.
in
Okay.
modernized farm, not in
Modernized
all
farm, not in
farms.
all farms.
Hmm.
This bulgur
This burger
sector
sector
involves
involves
where where animal waste,
animal waste,
human
Hmm.
waste
human
are being
waste are being
processed
processed
into cooking
into
gas.
cooking gas.
And also,
And
I
also,
read
I
that
read
when
that
it is
when it
compressed,
is
it can be
compressed,
used
it
as
can be used
vehicle
as
fuel.
vehicle fuel. Hmm.
A
Imagine
student
a
going,
student
like,
going
having
like
such
having such
preamble of
experience
what
of
biodiversity is
what
about,
biodiversity is
there
about.
will be
There
so
will
much
be so much
curiosity to know more
curiosity to know
about
more about
what it
exactly what it
entails.
entails. Exactly,
But
exactly.
we don't
We
always
don't
have
always have
practical knowledge. You
practical
only
knowledge.
write,
You only
write,
write,
write
write,
notes in
write
class,
notes in
and
class, and
we end up not
we end
building
up not
interest
building
in them.
interest in
The
them.
only
The only
places where we
places
see the
where we see the
practical aspect,
practical
like
aspect, like we go through,
we go to
we go to
hospitals, we see the
hospitals, we see the
doctors, we see the
doctors, we see
nurses,
the
we see how they
nurses, we see how
operate,
they
we
operate,
see
I understand. We see
engineers. So
engineers.
we
I
build
understand. So
interest
we
in
build
them as if
interest in
that's
them
the
as
only
if
thing
that's
in
the
the
only
world,
thing in the world,
which is not supposed to be so. So I
so
feel
I feel the
government
government
should have
should
to
do something
improve our
about that.
curriculum so that
So
before
that before
they even start
they
seeking
even start seeking
admission, they will
admission,
already
they will
have
already
basic
have
knowledge
basic knowledge
in
in
agriculture, and they
agriculture,
can
and they can
choose any
choose
sector
any sector
they would like to
they
go
would like to
into.
go into.
So
I think that is an insightful one. You really made it. You really made a good point there because I could remember then when we were still in school when we are doing a group now. We every time I cannot know like we just they draw leaf, draw this thing, draw stem. I don't understand. So I think we don't really have probably an experience about how a farm look like, even if it is fishery farm, if it is coconut farm, if it is anything we don't. I think government need to look into that as well. Probably they need to add that into the curriculum. That is from the secondary school now, just to show them or let them be probably have an idea about what agriculture is all about now. So now you already answered the question I wanted to ask now, but let me ask this question in this way. Um we cannot leave government out of everything we are doing, probably because they are still the one ruling the country now. Definitely, what advice do you have for the government on agriculture now? You have already said they should inculcate or include agriculture practical. We have agriculture in school, but now not the practical aspect now. So you said they should include the agriculture practical in the curriculum now. So what advice do you have for the government generally on agriculture? Because to me, I think we are not really doing agriculture the way it should be done in this country because we have fertile land, we have even virgin land in different places that they are yet to be tapped in. So, what advice do you have for the students? You, as a freshman student in the University of Lagos, so what advice do you think if government can do this? I think we will have a better solution to agriculture in this country. So, what advice do you have for the government?
okay,
Okay,
my
my
advice is
advice
that
is that
government should
government
support
should support
the
the
farmers,
farmers
because
because
most farmers
most
operate
farmers
at a
operate at a
subsistence level,
subsistence level. Exactly,
which
exactly. Which
makes us
makes
not to
us
want
not
to go
to
into,
want to
because
go
we
into
feel
because we
there
feel
is no,
there is
like, there is
no
no
like
money
there
in
is
it.
no money in it.
It's only people
It's
that
only
have
people
made
that have made
research,
research,
like
like
they've met
they've
few
met
farmers
few farmers
that have really
that have
grown in the
really grown
field,
in the field
that build
that build
interest.
interest.
We see
We
we
see
see
we
farming
see
at a
farming at a
subsistence level, which is
subsistence
not
level, which
supposed
is
to be
not
so,
supposed to
because
be so because
there are
there
lots
are
of
lots
land,
of
there are
land,
lots
there are lots
of land in this
of land in
country
this country
that farming can be
that farming can be
propagated on.
propagated
So I
on.
feel
So
the
I feel
government should
the
support
government should support
us
us
by
by
providing
providing
all the
all the
modernized
modernized
technology
technology
needed.
needed.
They can fine, they
They can
can't
fine, they
provide
can
for
provide
every
for
farmer,
every
but
farmer. Sure.
there are
There
always,
are always
maybe,
maybe
will I say,
will I say
cooperative or
cooperative
society
or
of farmers
society of
in a
farmers
certain
in a certain
community.
community.
They can always
They can
provide
always provide
for each
for each
community,
community,
so
so
thereby
thereby
increasing
increasing
our,
our
will I say, our
lifestyle
interest. Yeah,
interest.
thereby increasing our
Increasing
interest
our interest
in the
in
agriculture
the
sector.
agriculture sector. No, I get what you're saying now. So I think we need to be rounding up this interview because now checking the time now we are getting closer to 20 minutes now. So but I want to make a point probably to do a recap of what you have said so far. So I think you made an advice to the intending students now that want to seek admission into university that they should make a research on some of the courses they want to study, and probably if we are given the course you don't want, definitely try and make research on the one you are given and look at the prospect in it. That is that a future in this now, because Now let's assume then that you are given the course now, the fishery, you're like, I don't want to do this thing, now you're writing jam over and over, and you are not even making it, like you are not passing or even getting the cut off mark of the course you want to study. That means you still be at home. So that means in the next 4 5 years now, you just like say, that means you just waste your time. So it's before you reject a course now, I think you need to just make research on that particular course and see if there is a prospect in it. You also made mention of an advice to the government on involving agricultural practical in the curriculum now, not just agriculture, because agriculture is just mainly writing notes, right, doing this, doing that, but now involving agriculture practical now. Like people should do practical, let them have farm visitation, all this modern farming. You are at least let them have an experience because seeing is believing. Definitely, when you have an idea or you see something, definitely you might build interest that okay, when I even get admission to university, I want to study this course now. I think that is one of the. I also made mention that the government should also support the farmer now. Like they should support the farmer because definitely most farmers are doing their farming in a subsistence manner, which they if they have more capacity, they might go into a commercial one like that. Let me say I really appreciate your time on this session today. I know we don't really have much time today. Definitely, I know we often bring you on this show, but definitely we want you to share experience, at least some of the things you know when it comes to aquaculture, at least share experience with some of our students, some of our intending students, at least they should gain from it. So we intend to bring you more on this show now. So I'll be rounding up this show today with Mrs. Aminat Mustapha. Thank you very much for coming on the show. I remain my humble self. My name is Olumide, but people call me Ayelabu or Agbe. That means me. I don't like food too much. When I they call me Agbe. So I don't feel they no longer cooking me now. So I'll be leaving you today with this that great farmer, great nation, and no farmer, no food, and no
No.
food, no nation. Definitely, we must definitely try and encourage and try and support our farmers because I think it is only this country that will just see farmer as a bare person now that we give even kudos, we give like amount for our other sector ní ìwúrí. When we say I want to become a doctor, I've never seen a small child saying I want to become a farmer, which we need to
So,
correct that aspect because a doctor will
yeah,
definitely eat. Because if you go to hospital, they will tell you that have you eaten? So who is going to provide the food? That means farmers are like king in our country now. So let's give them that support. Let's give them that encouragement. So today I still remain your host Olumide that people call Ayelabo or Nawagbe. Till I come your way next time. I say see you next time, same station. Thank you very much. Keep watching Voice of the Farmer. Thank you very
okay.
much. Hmm.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.